Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Walker vs Hill odds. Tonight's UFC main event is an exciting matchup between light heavyweight fighters Johnny Walker and Jamahal Hill. Previously, the scheduled main event was a bout between Rafael dos Anjos and Rafel Fiziev, but Fiziev's visa issues led to the fight being postponed to UFC 272 on March 5. Now, Walker vs Hill is the UFC Fight Night 201 main event on the fight card that features 12 fights. See below for the latest Johnny Walker vs Jamahal Hill betting odds and our full staff predictions before the UFC Fight Night 201 main event. Walker, plus 185 Hill, minus 225 Walker vs Hill staff predictions. Braeden Arbour Johnny Walker vs Jamahal Hill is a great matchup of two young fighters with great potential. Johnny Walker, introduced to UFC fans through his creative and risky fight style, paid off by producing some of the best knockouts, catapulting him into the mainstream consciousness. However, in recent years it seems the focus is on sharpening his style in order to pronounce his power and physicality at the correct moments, filling the gaps at which he began being punished for his creativity by the highest level. Now he is far more patient. He will still burst forward, but the initial strike thrown is more calculated, usually behind a counter or a big feint. At the same time, his strikes do still come in barrages, on a straight line, which is a dangerous tactic against Hill, who utilizes angles so well. In particular, Hill looks to angle off and land wide hooks, long straights as well as kicks, especially his left body kick off of his right side step. When his opponent feels they have a gauge on his distance, he cuts shorter angles and often catches them with short hooks instead to stay unpredictable. However, in doing so, Hill can sometimes be caught in a bit of a wide stance, and has paid for it via low kicks in the past. Under SBG now, I believe that this is an opening that Walker's team will look to exploit. In terms of grappling, what's most interesting is the mental challenge for Hill. We have not seen him engage since having his arm broken by Paul Craig in 2021, as he knocked out the following opponent Jimmy Crute relatively quickly in his return. Hill has good solid grappling, although he is yet to earn a submission victory in his career. The danger against Walker is that while Walker is not the most polished grappler himself, his ability to translate his power from standing into his ground and pound via vicious elbows and punches can change the tide of a fight in a blink of an eye, and on top of that his explosiveness translates to his ability to sprawl and reverse non-confident shots. On the ground, Hill's confidence in his submission defense and takedowns will be tested should he be the one to choose to go there. Still, on the other side, Walker has also felt his fair share of being stuck underneath his opponent, unable to capitalize on his big moments by staying controlled. I doubt Walker will be the one shooting, but if Hill looks to change levels, we could see Walker look to reverse and work from top position. That being said, while we don't know Hill's mindset in terms of returning to the ground, we also don't know Walker's mindset coming in on yet another loss. He has one victory in his last four, and evidently in his most recent fight that seems to have led to a bit of hesitation on his part as he tries to balance adapting to a more professional approach and patient approach with his innate creativity and wildness. If he has managed to figure this out, we may see the best version of him, but an uncertain Walker may fall prey to a very skilled Hill who knows how to move around him and land the crisp shots more often. Prediction: Jamahal Hill to win. Michael Pounders Walker, once a highly touted prospect with an exciting style, has dropped 3 of his last 4 fights. He is a stand-up brawler with a fan-friendly style full of athletic kicks, powerful punches, and a typical willingness to stand and swing. Walker will often unload heavy power punches for all of round 1, looking to catch his opponent quickly. He has several first-round knockout wins, and all of his UFC wins have come this way too. Walker stays at range, uses his long legs to keep the range, and land heavy from a distance. Then, once his opponent crashes the range, Walker will look to counter with a highlight reel strike that often ends with a highlight reel knockout. However, if his opponent can successfully crash the distance or trade successfully at range, Walker has struggled. He has nearly no ground game, but, because of his height, is difficult to get down to the ground. In the pocket, where his long strikes are neutralized, Walker has struggled to cut an angle and recreate the range attack he prefers. Lastly, the Brazilian, in a division with some heavy hitters, Walker's chin has proved questionable. A blueprint has